Hello, everyone. I trust you're well and things are flowing. What's coming through today is kind of a continuation of what I was saying in the last video about taking some time for rest and renewal. What's coming through now is the message that this can be a good time to just let off the gas a bit and coast for the next week or two. So as much as you're able, of course, we all have things that life brings up that we need to address and deal with. Yet, as much as you're able, allow yourself to just coast, go with the flow, without feeling that you need to push hard in any specific direction at this time. Because what I'm feeling, what many of us are feeling, I'm sure, is that there's some more big moves coming in March and maybe moving through to April and beyond as well. Yet right now it seems we're still in a bit of a lull in general energies. I mean, of course, there's still stuff going on around us in the world, but for us internally is more what this applies to, I feel. It feels like now is a good time to just, as much as we can, just go with it, go with the flow and do what we need to do, and yet, as much as we're able, be and allow ourselves to coast. We don't need to necessarily come to a complete stop. When I say coast, I mean just allow ourselves to go with the flow. Again, to not push things or force things in any one direction or another, especially if it does come to internal growth and things like that, because a lot of us who are on this path, which if you're watching this video, I'm certain you are, is we have this feeling that we are expanding and growing, which we are internally in new ways. And from that comes this sense of enthusiasm, which is great. And yet also what it brings with it is sometimes a sense of urgency that we need to make something happen, or we get a feeling of impatience because maybe we're not seeing things or feeling things happening as much as we thought we might. In some ways, I'm sure that you have and are feeling some pretty big shifts in your internal world, and quite probably experiencing them in your external experience as well. Yet there may still be this sense that not enough is happening, or not what we expected is happening, or not happening yet. And this is where this feeling of urgency, this feeling of impatience, or maybe anxiety that comes with it because we feel or think that it's not happening, or we're not doing enough, or something that we're doing may be blocking it. It's not really about that at all at this stage. What's really being brought up at this point is the time period that we have now towards the end of February to just relax a bit and just let things flow, let ourselves flow, coast for a little while, to catch our breath. And breathing is certainly important. Always feel yourself breathing, because that can really help with this as well. Allow yourself to breathe. And this time of just flowing and breathing and allowing things to be as they are for now, without the need to push ourselves to level up, is very important right now. And then what is coming through is some more big moves and shifts upwards in March and probably beyond that will be undeniable, and we'll be well aware of them when they start to happen and when they happen. And this is a little period just prior to these moves for us to renew ourselves, gather ourselves, balance ourselves back into harmony, and just coast for a little while in this more relaxed and restful state. Allow ourselves to come back into this feeling, this state of stability, of balance, of harmony, and openness and receptiveness to what is just coming, what we're just about to be moving into here. And this will be very helpful for all of us to just allow ourselves to take this next little while, next couple of weeks, or whatever it ends up being, to just coast and be certain that you are exactly where you need to be. We all are. And that there is so much that's already happened and happening. And if you just look at where you are now compared to where you were even 6 months ago, I'm sure you'll notice a huge difference and shift and change already. And so you can also take this period of time to just reflect on that and be loving and congratulate yourself for this, for all that you've accomplished and experienced and created, and be excited for all that is to come, and yet being here now in this now moment, just coasting and being exactly as you are and loving yourself exactly as you are, and know that the next stages, the next phases, the next joyful leaps that you and we are to be taking will be even more amazing than anything that's come up to this point. And now returning into the center of the now, the present, allow yourself to be, and know that you are loved, and you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are whole. Love you.